Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene attempted to launch an attack against socialism and all the people on social media saying that we need some form of democratic socialism here in the United States. But in her attack on socialism, what she actually did was describe the horrors of capitalism. Now, she was actually responding to a tweet talking about the story about BlackRock. And if you haven't seen that story, it's that they're going around, they're buying up all of these single-family homes, sometimes paying anywhere from 20 to 40% above asking price. And then, of course, they turn around, they rent these homes out for astronomical prices. So they get to own the home, they get to continue to make money off it forever, and home ownership becomes a fever dream of many Americans because there's nothing left. And Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks that's socialism. She thinks that story of this corporate money group buying up all these houses to rent to people at a higher price, she thinks that's socialism because she's an idiot. Here is what she said on Twitter. Socialism! All the people excited over the fantasies of socialism that they consume from social media experts and members of Congress don't understand that there will be very few that own and control everything, and the rest of the population will be poor and under control. That's capitalism. That's capitalism, Margie. That's actually what we're living under right now. That's the exact system we have in place. That's what you're describing. Very few own everything, and the rest of us are left poor and under their control. I mean, have you not been paying attention? And you literally said this by retweeting a story of, again, a corporation buying up everything, leaving people poor and under their control. That's what's happening now. That's not socialism, Margie. That's capitalism. And once it was pointed out to her how stupid she truly is on social media, she then tried to follow up with this. She said, "My apologies for not fully explaining. I forget sometimes that most of you haven't read the bills that I have, and I went to the goal. The Green New Deal, which is in all of Biden's major plans, calls for mass government-funded housing, and he also wants federal zoning laws. Investment firms not only buy, they also sell. And these firms will have a ready buyer if Biden's plans happen. Besides, they need a way to make a profit for their investors after buying at the high end of 20% over the market. Betting on socialism?" Yeah, that's also not a thing, Marjorie. Also not a thing. I don't know where you're getting this information, but you're also like, "Oh, no, you haven't read what I've read." It took you, what was it, like a week or two to actually read the 14 pages of the Green New Deal? And BlackRock isn't buying up certain, parcels, I should say. I guess that would be the proper term. They're not just buying up areas in one large group to where you can sell the entire area back to the government. They're going through individually, Marjorie. And that immediately disproves your little conspiracy theory here. But I like how you had to go through all these hoops and you end up tripping over your own conspiracy theory. You're like, aha, I'm not crazy because if all of these weird ass things I say could happen, then suddenly I look like a genius. No, you're never going to look like a genius. You're a complete idiot. You're a fool. And you keep following these idiotic conspiracy theories and you're just embarrassing your constituents at this point. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.